Ah. The link. We are live, which is good. No, that's fine, mate. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I will.
You've put all of the stuff on my chair.
I apologise. Right. Yeah, I think we are live. We are live. Hello, everybody. Give me a second. I'll be with everybody. Just got to do some admin, you know. Cool. I put it on the wrong story. Ah. Oh. Right, there we go. Well, at the moment, it's going all right. I think we're up.
Yeah.
I think so. Cool. Right.
You could have left that on your episode.
I could have, to be fair. Oh well. Right, it's on. Okay. Welcome to the stream. How are we doing here today? Let me just get this nice and big, like, so I can see what's going on. What's happening? How are people? How's the chat doing? If you joined us here today, you're here to watch the Northampton Titans take on the Derby Trailblazers. After last week's game, Titans win it, doing very, very well down the stretch. They're currently at 5-5 in the table. Derby Trailblazers today, 6-1. That is not messing about. 6-1 takes some serious doing. So will they come out today with a little bit of fire and desire? Or will they shrink under the pressure? We'll wait and see and find out. I mean, Titans have got a big effort today against the 6-1 team that have been lights out. Only one loss coming very, very close down the stretch for Derby. But in the grand scheme of things, the Blazers today will want to make this 7-1 going into the Christmas break. Titans coming onto the floor. The 5 for your Titans today. You've got Hayden, Aldo Mamoli, Tim Fava, Mr. Kitchen, and El Capitan Will leading the charge. 5 for the Trailblazers coming on. Zach Atkins, Jack Lemon, Stuart Marimba, Elliot Lawrence, and last but not least, number 1, Simeon Perry. As we get down to the tip today, obviously going to be a very, very tough game. And Derby will be looking to pile it on nice and early, get into their sets. And the Titans looking to go over 500 today. And to be honest, that's the main thing, isn't it? You get this win, you go over 500, it gives you that bit of energy going into Christmas. What we're coming down to, we've got 10 minutes. And off we go. Straight off, Tim Fava up to the rim and puts that one up and in. That's the first bucket for the Titans, starting us off nice and early. And I realise that I've been saying Tim Fava's name wrong for the last weeks. I've been saying it's Farah. It's not Farah, it is Fava. It's Hayden. Throws a cheeky hand in there, tips that one out, will go out of bounds. Side out, Derby ball. Nice start for the Titans. Early tip away and a nice easy bucket to start them off. Nothing too crazy, but it's nice to see. And look at that underneath. Simeon Perry with the easy lay. Hayden from 3 in the corner. Too strong, but done. Look, Tim Fava straight on that on the follow, but gets tipped around. Derby will come up with it. And here comes Simeon again. Perry, oh, lovely double clutch, and managed to tip that one in on the follow. Lovely move from Perry. 4 points on the board, nice and early for him. Here's Aldo. Aldo having a search around. Here's Mr. Kitchen. Fava going inside. Oh, met to the rim. Bit of contact. No foul calls. But good defense from Derby. And they will come the other way. Here's Elliot Lawrence. Now, Marimba. Inside. What a pass to Lawrence. Lovely give and go. Little 1-2 straight down there. Matador defense currently being played by the Titans. Derby will take a 4-point game. It's Aldo. It's Mamoli. Mr. Kitchen. Hayden. They love this route. They love this move. Going round. Foul called on the floor. Foul called number 7, Marimba, for Derby. First team foul, first personal. They'll have side out ball. Molly will get that in. And he will receive it. Top of the key. Fava for loads of room. Foul called on the floor. Fava heading to the line. He'll be shooting 3 free throws. Just got encroached a little bit much on the landing position. Official called the foul. No complaints were had and 3 shots at the line. Let us know where you're checking in from today. Where are you watching from to watch this outrageously good Titans basketball today? Fava hitting his first. He'll get 2 more at the line. Nice start early from Derby. Getting out in the open floor, really just getting into the sets nice and early and not really giving the defense any time to collapse, any time to get involved. Ultimately, it's Derby that have been leading it today. Lovely 3 shots from Tim to take us off. And here comes Simeon Perry inside. Right hand gets the foul. Doesn't get the roll. But he will go to the line to shoot 2. But this is it. They're attacking straight from the point of attack, straight away. Getting over half court. No messing about. Just getting downhill, trying to get to the rim. Really early in the shot clock. Titans need to tighten up that little defence. Making sure they're always ready. It looks like Perry's going to be taking the ball to the rack, putting it on the floor on multiple occasions. So, collapse that defence, make it hard for him at the rim. Done well here, sending him to the line. Missed the first one. But he does get one more. And he makes it. 2-point game now. The Titans just looking to settle. They're bringing out the court. Nice and easy. Father's got a bit of room. Didn't notice Hayden now. Lovely jab step. Mamoli from deep. Just wide right. Saved well by Hayden, but an official calls it out of bounds. And here we go with Atkins. Bringing the ball up for Derby. Perry with another bit of room. Oh, and he's pure from deep. Need to be covering Perry. That 2-3 zone right now for the Titans seriously isn't working. 5-point game now. Mr. Kitchen. Mamoli. Fava puts the ball on the floor. Drives baseline. Good strip from Derby. Recovered well by Will. Turnaround doesn't go. Derby under a bit of pressure, but do release the ball. Here's Elliot Lawrence. Inside. Gets fouled. And he'll be going to the line. Will with his hands straight up in the air. Making his way to the scorer's table. Dane Carr checking in. Will El Capitan taking a seat. Dane Carr off the bench today. Absolute electric scorer from outside. We love a bit of Dane Carr on this channel. Gets the first one to go at the line. Elliot Lawrence making the easy ones count. And Derby, I don't even think Derby have come down the floor and had any patience at all. They've just been energetic. They're just looking to get into their offense. Play hard and aggressive, and that's what they're doing. Derby currently in the 2-3 zone. Let's see how it does for them. Hayden, lovely cut down the baseline. Extra pass to Fava. Fava, spin move. No travel called, and oh, that is a tough bucket from Tim Fava. It's a 5-point game here now, and Derby are still in control. Marimba going inside now. Right hand, in and out, doesn't fall. Fight for the rebound. Comes up with Hayden. Tim is now on a charge. Goes inside. Lovely pass to Mitchell Kitchen. Great fake. Now doesn't fall. Too short off of that, and Marimba will bring it the other way. Nice pass outside, deep, straight on with a hoop, doesn't fall. Perry on the rebound. Perry, low post, puts it up, puts in Fava in the mixer. Simeon Perry currently taking over this game. Lovely pass by Dane Carr. Mamoli, Dane in rhythm. And that's why Dane is a favourite here. Drops it out from outside. Lovely work. It's a 4-point game. Here's Marimba again. Outside, Mr. Jack Lemon. Doesn't fall there for Elliot Lawrence. And the Titans will come the other way. Aldo Mamoli. Tim Fava having a bit of link up. And now just settling down. Fava again, looking for the pass. Mr. Kitchen, great line, but great hands. And they call Dane Carr for the step out of bounds. Good hands from Derby to disrupt the pass. That was a guaranteed bucket for Mr. Kitchen if he got to the rim. And they did very, very well to intercept it. They'll now come the other way. Still a 4-point game here at Northampton Boys School. Marimba. Now they're looking to run some plays. Zach Atkins. Here's Perry. Perry puts it on the ground. Lovely move. Hop step. Gets in and gets the tip. 10 points now for Simeon Perry. Here's Vadim Krianga. He's just checked in, seeing his first minutes on the floor. Hayden, Mr. Kitchen from deep. Bottoms for Mr. Kitchen. Gets his first bucket on the boards. Cuts it down to a 3-point game. Zach Atkins going round the screen from Elliot Lawrence. Now takes a tough mid-range and gets that one to fall just inside the foul line. Derby shooting incredibly well, and if they're not, they're tipping them back in. Mr. Kitchen straight on again in rhythm, doesn't go. Simeon Perry on the rebound with Zach Atkins. Here's Marimba. High arcing three, doesn't fall. Titans with Fava, Dane Carr. Oh, now just goes for himself, straight on. Wide right, doesn't fall. Mr. Kitchen trying to save, but does go out of bounds. Timeout called on the floor. Well, first possessions of play. Derby coming out, all guns blazing. No waiting around, all hustle and muscle down low. Getting inside the paint. And they've hit some tough mid-ranges as well, just inside the foul line. But the man of the hour so far, Simeon Perry. Getting it done off the glass. Catching the offensive rebounds, putting that up and in. Second chance opportunities for his team. Playing incredible basketball right now. Titans on the other end, they're hanging around. They're doing well. Good shooting off the bench from Dane Carr. Mamoli's playing well. We've had some nice passing on the floor. Good hands, though, from Derby. Derby's defense has been all right. It's been playing okay. I'd just like to see the Titans with the defense not drop into the 2-3 zone that we see all the time. Maybe play a little bit more man-to-man, as it seems that these lads today, they can shoot from the outside and they can seem to get it done. So I'd like to see a little bit of rotations from the Titans. Maybe mix it up between a little bit of man-to-man and a little bit of zone. But just sort of work it out as per possession. 5 on the floor for the Titans coming out of timeout. Van Frianga, Mr. Kitchen, Dane Carr, Hayden and Tim Fava. And the 5 for the Derby Trailblazers. We've got Zach Atkins, Stuart Marimba, Elliot Lawrence, Perry. And wearing the number 0, first minutes of the day, Campbell. As Zach Atkins takes the 3 and it doesn't fall for him. Hayden on the rebound and Van Frianga is off. Needs to wait for a little bit of support and does. Tim Fava, what a pass inside. No look from Tim Fava into Hayden. That's a great little look. And a lovely bit of cohesion between the Titans lads. Chance of defense now in the building. Inside, Perry, right hand, doesn't go. And a foul called on the floor. Oh, we've got some words here today.
It's coming from the stand.
Referee making a call and Perry being sent to the line. A little bit of disruption coming from the Titans bench, but you'll have to see it. A little bit of passion. Bit unsure on the call. Perry misses the second one. Dane Carr on the rebound. And now Tim Fava's off running. 2 on 2. No, now settles. Derby, great transition defense off of the missed free throw from Perry. Fava, Mr. Kitchen, hands it off. Frianga looking for the inside. No, goes outside. Tim Fava! Tim Fava does it again from outside. And it's now a 1-point game. Titans making strides, cutting down this deficit. Here's Zach Atkins. Atkins inside. Lovely pass. Taylor Campbell, right hand, and gets the roll. Soft touch around the rim for Campbell. Taking the lead back up to 3. Here's Fava. Directing traffic. Mr. Kitchen coming off the screen. Wide open. Doesn't go for him. UFO here. Zach Atkins on the rebound. Here's Marimba. Outside. Atkins. Atkins too strong. Hayden on the rebound. No, drops to Vadim Krianga, who plays a great pass up to Mr. Kitchen. Can't get the layup to fall. Mr. Kitchen just off point blank range from the rim. Mr. Kitchen would have wanted that one. Perry misses the three. Just comes short off the rim. And Krianga now for the Titans. Baba drives baseline, fades away, misses the rim completely. Both teams playing with a bit too much energy right now. And another foul whistle on the floor. They call a foul on Derby, I believe. No one really knows. Yeah, it's got to be. I'm not sure. We've had a turnover ball anyway. Apologies for that. Time's coming the other way now. Oh, excuse me. Tim, outside now. Akintoye goes inside, gets the foul, doesn't get the drop. But nice positive work, putting the ball on the floor, taking the contact. And nearly finishing around the rim for Akintoye. Good strength underneath. Still a 3-point game here. Titans with a chance to cut it to 1. Checking into the game now, Abin Bowler and Max Curl. Taking a seat, Mr. Kitchen and Tim Fava. Max Curl with a great game last time out. For about 4 or 5 steals. Played very, very well on the defensive end. And Abin Bowler, number 13 for the Titans. Got some serious strength under the rim. Only a young lad, but he's taking that time in the gym, putting his time in the weight room, and it shows. He's a big body. Akintoye making the second one. Also, Rio Williamson checked in for Derby as well. Coming off the screen, Jack Lemon, no, doesn't get the ball this time. Here's Colbert. Now with Elliot Lawrence. Elliot Lawrence getting the ball tipped. Dane Carr throws himself on it. And they call a foul on Elliot Lawrence. What? And the call on Elliot Lawrence has taken us to 5 team fouls. That is not what Derby wanted. Being down 2 points, Dane Carr with a chance to tie the game. Seems to be a bit of an interesting one. Both players were trying to fight for the ball. But Dane Carr missed the first one. Hooper's Blueprint in the chat. Shout out, how we doing? Welcome. Dane misses the second one. A rare double miss from the line for Dane Carr. We've got just under a minute left to play in this first period. Colbert goes inside, right hand, tough shot, doesn't go. Great rebound, second chance opportunity. Now outside, Rio, and Rio gets the drop from deep. Derby now taking a 5-point lead. Late in this first quarter, Max Curl gets the ball tipped, but gets it back. Kicks it out now, Dane Carr. Dane Carr trying to play a tough pass through with great hands. Rio Williamson picking that one off. Here's Jack Lemon. Jack Lemon sourcing people up. Now settles down with Colbert. Colbert drives inside. Now kicks it out. Rio, tough mid-range, fades away, doesn't fall. Colbert on the follow. Oh, in and out for Colbert as well. Elliot Lawrence trying to battle about for that rebound. Dane Carr himself getting into a bit of a challenge. Seems to be last touch. Last touch Dane Carr, Titans. It will be Derby ball just underneath the basket. 2.9 seconds. Derby got to do something quick. Plays it straight to Akintoye. 2 seconds, put something up. And it doesn't go. And that'll do us for the end of the first period. Derby Trailblazers 24 and your Titans 19. Good first quarter for both teams. Derby really playing with a lot of energy and a lot of hustle. They're putting the ball on the floor early, getting down to the rim, trying to initiate that contact, get themselves to the line. Only managed that 3 times in the first period. However, they have been to the rim quite a few occasions on a lot of possessions. So it'd be nice to see those numbers go up a little bit. They have been receiving a bit of contact as well. But good from Derby starting us out. Titans, on the other hand, great shooting. Great shooting. It wasn't until the the last minute of that quarter where the shooting sort of dropped off a little bit. The Titans coming with some great shooting. Outside, inside, tough shots from Tim Farrer. Dane Carr hitting a 3 as well. Couple of easy missed layups though in transition as well. But I do think that is due to Derby's defence. The transition defence that Derby has been playing in this first period has been quality. Whenever the ball's been going up, they've been fighting for the rebound and they've been sprinting back to get back in their defensive sets. So you have to take your hat off to that. And Titans have really just got to get some work to do. But I'm sure they will do. They're finding some rhythm. They are getting themselves to the line. But Titans will always play good hustle. They'll always put their bodies on the line, whether that means taking contact or not. So with a 5-point deficit, not really much of a mountain to climb, more like a small hill. But we'll see what they can do. Derby Trailblazers side out. It's going to be Rio Williamson on the inbounds. Big shot from Taylor Campbell. And he looks to settle down now. Here's Jack Lemon. Off the flaring screen. Rio, lovely. Stops on a dime. Now passes inside. Doesn't go for Campbell. Gets tipped away, and that will be a backcourt violation. Derby had to take that. Could not give Abimbola the open lane. Unlucky for Derby. Max Curl on the inbound for the Titans. Here's Mr. Kitchen. Puts the ball on the floor, drives baseline, puts it up. Doesn't go for him. Wanted the foul call, I believe, but doesn't get it. Here comes Colbert. Now into Elliot Lawrence, fading away from the rim. That doesn't fall for him. Mr. Kitchen will bring it out for the Titans. Max Curl wide open. Too strong. Rio on the rebound for Derby. And now we're back and forth. Rio outside now. Jack Lemon. And a whistle on the floor. Foul called on Abimbola. Foul called on Abimbola, the push. Side out Derby ball. First team foul for the Titans. Colbert will get it in, but it will ricochet off of Jack Lemon's knees. Sloppy play from Derby, and that will be a turnover. As we said, Derby so hot this season, 6-1. Titans stand at 500 with a 5-5 record. Looking to go into the positive record with this W today. Will it happen? Max Curl and Mr. Kitchen. Mr. Kitchen fakes in the corner. Too short, won't go. Abimbola fights for the rebound, but Jack Lemon will come up with it. Good hands from the Titans, but doesn't go. Campbell, fake pass. Straight into the corner. It's Colbert. Colbert dancing around. Good dribbling. But they'll reset. Jack Lemon. But look at that. Vadim Trianga gets the steal, and Jack Lemon will grab the foot just to slow him down a little bit. But that was a bit naughty. That was a bit naughty. You can't be grabbing the foot just to try and slow him down. Could probably cause an injury. Wasn't a lot in it, but something to watch. Banham Krianga. And here's Akintoye. Mr. Kitchen. Max Curl puts the ball on the floor. Hands it off. Mr. Kitchen, mid-range. Doesn't go. Abimbola, second chance opportunity. Looking to get in the post. This is what we're talking about. Look at the strength of Abimbola. Couldn't get the finish, but got himself to the rim. Last touch, Campbell. Last touch was by Campbell, and then he said something to the official, and then it's now Derby's ball. It's an interesting one. There's Marimba inside, fading away, doesn't fall, but gets his own rebound. Here's Rio, Jack Lemon. Inside, Elliot Lawrence beats Prianga on the baseline and puts that one up and in. Great finish. 7-point game now for Derby. Akintoye thought about it, but now chooses to settle down. Good calls. Now gets fouled. There was a clear foul there, but it seems to have carried on. Campbell will go to the rim. Tough finish, won't go. Rebounded well by Jack Lemon. Marimba. Now it's Rio. Rio, Euro step. Rio draws the contact, gets himself to the line. Akintoye receiving his first personal. That'll be second team foul. Prianga, Akintoye both taking a seat, checking in. Aldo Mamoli and Hayden.
That one earlier, they grabbed the ankle. That was a foul, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, no, that was a foul. On the scoreboard, we got zero team fouls for the Blazers, but I do feel like it was a team foul. I'm not sure. So I feel like Derby are on one. We'll go with it. Bit of miscommunication. Zach Atkins checking in. Rio will take a seat. Good minutes for Rio off the bench. He's been an impactful player for Derby. Abimbola and Max Curl will also take a seat. Aldo, here's Hayden. Mr. Kitchen. Bava. Aldo Mamoli. 5 seconds, got to put something up. Banham Krianga steps back, now steps into it. Good hands from Jack Lemon, does block it. Forces the shot clock violation. And now Derby will bring it up. Big fans of Jack Lemon in the chat, I love to see it. Zach Atkins puts the ball inside. Jack Lemon now out too. Doesn't fall for Marimba. And Titans will come the other way. Mr. Kitchen, Aldo. Aldo gets called for the travel. Just shuffled that pivot foot. Jack Lemon playing great defense. Has to be said. See it in the chat. Now Jack Lemon will take a seat. And checking in for him will be Rowan Varley. Varley seeing his first minute on the floor. But Jack Lemon, good minutes for him off the bench today. Marimba. Going inside. Campbell now kicks it out. Elliot Lawrence. Elliot Lawrence draws contact and goes to the line. Third team foul for the Titans. And with just over 6 minutes left to play in this first half, could end up in a little bit of foul trouble. It's the first one for Elliot. Pushing the lead up to 9 now. Opportunity to make it double digits. And Titans will have some serious work to do. Gets the second one as well. Double digit lead now for Derby. And here come the Titans. It's Hayden. Hayden inside to Tim Farmer. Blocked so well by Elliot Lawrence. Elliot Lawrence blocked. Tim Farmer a bit shaken up on that play. Still down. Now makes his way to his feet and he's coming down the floor. Looks to be okay, a bit shaken up, but he looks all right. Faber now driving baseline, takes the contact, puts it up, doesn't get the finish. But he will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul called on Ryan Varley. Ryan Varley saying that the call should have been on the floor. I think there's going to be a lot of disagreements with that. First shot for Tim goes in. Tim couldn't get the second one. Campbell, good rebound, but Elliot Lawrence comes up with it. Marimba will bring it up for Derby. And Derby, Trailblazers, working hard. Mamali inside, sorry. Marimba. Oh, Marimba! Spin move, fades away from the basket. And it's that one. Pushes the lead back up to double digits. It's 11 now. Titans, Hayden going inside. Bad pass. Picked up by Marimba. And inside is Zach Atkins. Doesn't go. Marimba on the follow. That doesn't fall either. Fight for the rebound. Tim Faber holds it up. And that'll be a jump ball. Possession will go with the Titans. What a shot from Marimba. Titans got to work hard getting back on defense. The transition defense hasn't been there in this first half. And Derby, with how much they like to run, it has been punishing. Tim Faber from deep. Doesn't make the rim, just off. Too short. It's still 11 points here with just over 4.5 left to play. And Tim Faber with the steal. He's off. Gets his way to the rim and gets the finish. Calm, cool and collected for Tim Faber. Lead is back down to 9. Marimba. Elliot Lawrence. And it's Zach Atkins. Thought about it, but no, chooses to get go. Hayden. Great hands from Hayden. Taking the cookies from Elliot Lawrence. Inside to Mr. Kitchen. Doesn't fall. Followed by Hayden. Gets the foul and one. Great hustle and muscle from the Titans. Great team play. Not giving up. Following the play. Taking the extra possession, second chance opportunities, and a timeout will be called on the floor. Derby want to talk it over. Titans right now. Up until that point, it looks like they were getting a bit tired. It looks like they were getting a bit battered by the physical play of Derby today. They're going down low. They're playing through the contact. They're playing with a lot of strength and a lot of intensity. And the Titans looked like they were getting they were a bit bothered by it. It had to be said. But over just about that little run, just a little run there, you know, cutting that 11-point deficit, you know, it's now 7. Little 4-point swing. And it feels like it's given them a little bit of energy. It must have, because someone's called a timeout. And that's it from the Titans. They've got to play great defense. And when they do play great defense, they get easy opportunities on offense. It gets them back into this game. Derby have been winning this game on transition. They're running like their lives depend on it. And it is getting them easy looks at the rim. There's just over 4 minutes left to play in the first half. And the Titans will be looking to shrink the deficit down. And Derby, I think, will want to go up double digits at the end of this one. Hayden's at the line. Hits it, completes the 3-point play. Lead back down to 6 now. Marimba. Is Varley. Zach Atkins. Zach Atkins. Nothing but net. Hits the bottom. And oh my goodness me. That's a 6-point game, gone up to 9. 3.5. Just over left to play is Aldo. Inside to Tim Faber. Tim Faber been getting really close to the rim. Puts it up again. Doesn't fall for him. And Campbell for Derby with the rebound. Here's Marimba. Marimba putting it on the ground. Double clutch. What a finish by Marimba. Up and down, all around as you like it. Beautiful at the ribs. Derby now 11-point game. Hayden and the Titans just trying to get a bucket. Does get fouled on the floor. Foul called on number 3, Varley. For Derby, it'll be the 3rd team foul. Changes. Varley with 2 fouls will take a seat. Rio will check in. Rio for Derby, good minutes his last time out. Let's see what he can do now. Dane Carr just throws a bad pass through Will's hands. Up for Marimba, and Marimba gets fouled. Aldo Mamoli gets called with that one, and Marimba will be heading to the line to complete a 3-point play. Thank you, Coach Carl, in the chat. It's Matimba. Someone put an R on the sheet. I apologise. Thank you for that. And Matimba gets a great steal and now goes up himself again. And the Titans really need to settle down. Dane Carr, deep 3. Dane Carr, deep range. That was a much needed bucket for the Titans. And hopefully this gives them a bit of life. Zach Atkins tried one himself, in and out. Lead back down to 12. And the Titans inside, 1-2, Dane Carr and Aldo. Oh, Matimba. Matimba gets called for the foul. And even I'm going to have to say on that one was a little bit shaky. It looked a bit clean to me. However, we'll take the side out. Thank you very much. 2.5 left to play of this first half. Inside to Aldo. Tim Faber gets up and gets it off the glass. Tim Faber getting it done around the rim today. Usually lights out shooting from outside, but putting the ball on the floor. Getting his body down there. Making it count for around the rim. Here's Rio with a bit of room. No, puts it on the floor. Tough mid-range. Short. Rebounded well by Lawrence. Jack Lemon doesn't fall for him. Rio, lovely tip. Back to Jack. Matimba gets the ball stripped but manages to save it. No, he doesn't. Whistle on the floor. And that'll be Titans ball side out. Minute 53 left to play at a half. It's a 10-point game.
The scoreboard's gone down again.
Big support for Jack Lemon in the chat today, by the way. You love to see it. Drop a like on the video. Do it for the boys. We appreciate it. Doesn't go for Tim Faber. Outside again. Faber will have another opportunity. 2 short. Jack Lemon on the rebounds. And now he settles through. Great pass through to Lawrence. Gets tipped. Oh, Will with the block. But gets called for the foul. Foul called on El Capitan, number 32. And Lawrence will be heading to the line to shoot 2. Opportunity to put the lead past 10 points. He'll be up to 12. Tim Faber will take a seat. And Akintoye will take to the floor. Just under a minute and a half left to play, and Derby starting to open this game up. They're starting to apply a bit of pressure, but all of that has come on the defensive end. They've played suffocating defense. Misses the second, and you cannot be allowing that. Campbell gets the rebound off a free throw. Here's Matimba going inside. Kicks it out now. Lawrence, mid-range doesn't go, and Dane Carr grabs the rebounds. Now looks to settle down. Hayden, step back, mid-range. In and out for Hayden. Rebounded well by Matimba. And now he's going. Just under a minute left to play. Lawrence at the baseline. Jack Lemon. Jack Lemon floats it up. Gets blocked well by Will. Inside Lawrence. Great footwork. Great footwork from Lawrence inside. He's been electric on the glass today. Grabbing rebounds all over the place as Campbell tips it out. It will be Titans ball. They've got 44.3 left. So play in this first half. Akintoye finds Dane Carr. Dane Carr looks to get his body down low. Puts it inside. No look to Hayden, but Lawrence comes up with it. And then gets charged with a foul. Hayden. Hayden getting the whistle on the floor. And unfortunately, the Titans, 5 team fouls. It means that they will be heading to the line. Elliot Lawrence will see 2 shots. And this is what we were talking about. 3 early fouls in this second period. It can lead to easy shots. You know, there was nothing in that foul. It was really away from the play. It was away from the basket. But you will pay for your transgressions when you do foul too many times. He hits the first one. Pushes the lead up to 14 for Derby. But no, big shout out to everyone in the chat today. Big support out here for Derby. I like to see it. Misses the second one. Campbell almost wins it again, but Hayden does come up with it this time. Dane Carr thought about the 3. Now into Akintoye. Akintoye goes down, but Hayden, great hustle to recover. Now gets himself to the rim and finishes through the contact. There's 23 left to play in this one. You've got about half a second between shot clock and game clock. Here's Rio. Rio outside. Zakak is blocked by Hayden. The foul called on the floor. Oh my goodness me. That's a tough one to take. Blocked well by Hayden. Did he land in the landing area? Would love to see an instant replay, but we just don't quite have the facilities. But Zach Atkins will be shooting 3. Still a bit of time left of the half for the Titans. They will get an opportunity out of possession. 8.9 left to play. Misses on the second. In and out on the third one as well. Dane Carr, did he touch it? And they say last touch by Dane Carr. Ooh. Ooh. Will unhappy, takes his way over. Timeout was called. Titans do want to talk it over. $7.2 left. Derby will have an opportunity here. And if they do get a bucket going into half with a rather large lead, currently 12 points. But they could make it more, make it harder for the Titans. There has been some interesting decisions today, I will also say that. However, you can't blame that, you can't talk about that. Ultimately, what happens on the floor happens on the floor. Right, you've got to play to the whistle, still play hard and play for each other. And the Titans now need to not worry about the whistles, forget about all the officiating, lock in and start playing the great defense that we know they can play. The 2-3 zone has been working at times, but they have got some lethal shooters. Simeon Perry has been electric. That first period was all about him. Second period, a little bit more Jack Lemon. But Derby are getting it done. And most of their stuff is coming from transition and just playing hard. Outside is Rio. 4 seconds, got to put something up now. Elliot Lawrence puts it up, doesn't fall. Will slaps it away, and that'll do us. It's the end of the first half. Titans 32 and the Trailblazers leading the way with 44. Great half for Derby Trailblazers. They'll be very happy with the way that they've played. They've played good defense. It's been energetic. They've got themselves to the line. They've got themselves to the rim. They've done whatever they've wanted to do, to be honest with you. They've got the shots that they wanted and they've got the shots that they needed. The Titans still hanging around. It isn't over until it's over, and the Titans really could come back from this one. So, they're going to go and have a long talk about this in the changing rooms. There's going to be a few words, lads. Maybe a bit of a strong talking to. We need to lock in. Ultimately, they've been shooting quite well. They have been getting themselves to the rim, to the rack, getting down low. They've been drawing contact. They have been getting themselves to the line. However, the defensive disparity, Derby have been winning that today. They've been winning the 50-50 balls. They've been working hard on the glass. The rebounding has been very, very good. You can't be having rebounds, offensive rebounds on free throw attempts. You just cannot have that. And that is all about hustle. It's all about boxing out, the little things. And Titans need to start doing the little things now, in this second half, and bringing it back, which we all know they can do. They can do it. They proved it this season. But now it's going to take that little bit of mental composure, that little bit of chemistry, to really, really force it home. But that'll do us for the half. We're going to have a small 5-minute break. I'm going to go and get a coffee and go to the toilet. But I'll be back very soon. Please stick around. Please like. Please subscribe if you're new to the channel. Right. We do it every week. Obviously, there might be a big Christmas break now. Might not be too much content coming out. However, as soon as Christmas is done, we'll be straight back every single week. Probably college games on the Wednesday and then Division 3 on the Saturday. So please, if you are new around here, stick around, drop a subscribe on us. It really helps us out. Thank you very much. But I'll be back in about 5 minutes and we'll see you in a second. Thank you. Stick around for the second half. Okay, hello, we are back. Nice little break. All fed and watered. Players are back out on the floor. Let's just take a little peek at the Titans warming up. Head coach moving across there. He'd have had a few words to say in the team huddle at half time. Hoping to get some fire and desire back in these Titans to go on a big run to win this game. They're looking good warming up. And overall, they'll be looking to get some work done in this third period, just cut into the deficit, even if it's a small amount. But just to cut it down, it's still a 12-point game here at the end of the first half. Derby are looking to do more of the same. Play with the same hustle and energy that they played with in the first half. Emmanuel Ezekiel on the sidelines today. Dressed up in the normal clothes. Not seeing the floor today, would have been nice to have his help. Hopefully he'll get back playing soon. Because he's had some great games for the Titans last few times out. Go for it, brother, don't worry. But they're just having the final words, final bit of talking over before they get back for the second half. Step out of the huddle looking poised. 5 on the floor for the second half for your Titans. It's Vadim Krianga, Mr. Kitchen, Tim Father, Hayden, and James Barden. James Barden's seen his first minutes on the floor. You know that man can grab a rebound all over the offensive glass. And it's an area where the Titans have been lacking in that first half. So it'll be good for them to get James on, get some good minutes, and hopefully he can help with the rebound and efforts. Campbell for the Derby Trailblazers. Number 0 has been all over the glass. Second chance opportunities for his team. Closing out good defensive possessions. They've been rebounding really well. Him and Elliot Lawrence both getting it done. Starting us off for the second half, we'll have Jack Lemon on the side out. Off the screen. Jack Lemon looking to get open. Elliot Lawrence. It's Campbell putting the ball on the floor. Jack Lemon in the corner. Too short, won't go. James Barden on the rebound. First possession, James Barden gets a rebound. That's what you want to see. Hayden going inside. Tough finish, won't fall. Jack Lemon coming the other way. Varley hands it off. In the corner is Campbell. Here's Perry. Had a great first half, did Perry. Kicks it out though, extra pass. Inside, Derby needs to put something up. They've got about 5 seconds. Fades away, and he gets it to fall. Roan Varley. Tough mid-range, falling away. And Tim Faber throwing a bad pass, gets tipped up out of bounds by Campbell. It'll be side out, Titans ball. Hayden in the corner. Deciding where to go with it. Puts the ball on the floor now. Steps back. From the elbow. Hayden gets it to go. 12-point game now. Chance of defense starting to fill the building. Father. Great hands. Great tip. And Krianga comes away with it. Here we go. Titans are running 3-on-2. Father settles down. Behind the back, now tries to find a pass and tipped out by Elliot Lawrence. Dangerous cross-court pass from Tim Faber. Lawrence doesn't let it go unanswered. Side out ball. Mr. Kitchen. Tim Faber puts it on the floor, inside to Hayden. That's a great pass on the reverse. James Borden doing what he was meant to do. A little bit of a travel there, but then gets called with the foul. Foul called on Simeon Perry. James Borden definitely travelled there, but we will let it go, and he'll go to the line and shoot two. James Borden doing what he was built to do. Grab rebounds off the glass and put them back up. Chance to cut the deficit to 10. Hits the first one, pure from the line. James Borden. And gets the second to go as well. Changes now for Derby. Simeon Perry taking a seat. Checking into the game. Matumba. Varley will bring the ball up for Derby. Matumba again. Jack Lemon going to find some space. Lawrence, mid-range, gets it to go. James Borden just a little bit late on the rotation. Lead back up to 12 for Derby. Vadim Frianga now in rhythm. Almost in and out, doesn't fall. Back rim. Matimba now. Hands it off. Campbell thought about the three, now puts it on the ground. Extra pass, Jack Lemon. Elliot Lawrence steps back. Oh, that is electric for Elliot Lawrence. Mr. Kitchen Rice up in his grill. But he says, no, I'm making it anyway. Lead up to 14. Hayden steps back. Just off the front rim. And Derby have a bit of momentum now. Missed Elliot Lawrence on the follow. Back-to-back buckets for Elliot Lawrence. Tim Faber, James Borden. Tipped by Hayden. Managed to recover. Here's Frianga. Mr. Kitchen, little pass inside. Tim Faber, tough reverse. Doesn't fall, but James Borden nearly gets the rebound. But Derby do come away with it. Here's Varley. Jack Lemon. When life gives you lemons, get buckets. Jack Lemon from outside. Tim Faber. Inside with Hayden, gets fouled in the shooting motion. Jack Lemon gets charged with the foul. Hayden will be at the line shooting two. Second team foul for Derby. And Jack, picking up his next personal, does have to take a seat. Zach Atkins will come in. It's the problem with too many fouls. You do have to see the bench just to keep you in the game. But with Jack Lemon and Simeon Perry both off the floor, it'd be nice to see the Titans go on a little bit of a run here. 6.5 to play in this third period. Inside, outside, Zach Atkins doesn't fall. Mr. Kitchen, strong rebound. Tim Faber. Vadim Krianga. Hayden trying to find Mr. Kitchen down low. And he does. Mr. Kitchen steps back. And Mr. Kitchen is now cooking something up. Getting himself started from deep. It's a 15-point game. Big mountain to climb, but we will go. Elliot Lawrence. Inside, Tim Faber, great hands, and with the steal. Now he's charging. Titans need to run. And does get fouled. Zach Atkins, hands getting caught in the biscuit barrel. 5 minutes 42 left to play in the third.
down.
And the foul was called in the gather, and Tim Father will be heading to the line for 2. Rome Varley just asking for a little bit of an explanation from the official. Officials just having a little word with each other, finding out whether it was on the floor or in the shooting motion. And they have decided he was in the shooting motion. He was in the gather. Father hits the first. Cuts the lead down to 14. In and out on the second for Tim. And Derby will come the other way. It's a 14-point game. And the Titans need to go on a little bit of a mini run. Campbell going down low. Let's get some defense. Good defense being played right now. Dane Carr with a great block. There's been some unhappy calls today. We would have loved to have seen that one. Little bit of energy from the Titans. Dane Carr rising and surprising. Elliot Lawrence sitting his first. Lead back up to 15. It's the second one as well. Elliot Lawrence is having himself a third period right here. Mr. Kitchen directing traffic now. Tim Father. Prianga getting put under great pressure from Matimba. Dane Carr puts the ball on the floor, trying to beat Elliot Lawrence. Great pass out, extra one from Mr. Kitchen. Prianga inside, puts it up, doesn't fall, and Matimba will come the other way. 3-on-2 for Derby. Campbell, head fake, inside, outside. Zach Atkins doesn't fall, and Tim Father will rebound. Just past the halfway point of this third period. Dane Carr tries the same again. Does find Tim Father from deep. There we go, Tim Father. With a sprinkling of flavour from range. 13-point game now. Hopefully this lights a fire under the Titans. Big possession from them. And the ball will sail out of bounds. Turnover. Bad pass. Elliot Lawrence just couldn't quite get there. Changes for the Titans. Vadim Krianga will take a seat. And Aldo Mamoli will check into the game. Dane Carr thought about the three. Now beats his man. Extra pass. Great pass to Hayden, but couldn't keep hold of it. Zach Atkins. Oh, and Zach Atkins, frustrated, throws the ball out of bounds. Dane Carr asking for a little bit of a double dribble there. It will be side out ball. Tim Father will check it in. Aldo is Dane Carr. Mr. Kitchen and Hayden all linking up at the top. Mamoli getting the defense moving. This is good from the Titans. This looks good. Good ball movement. Not being stagnant. Down on the ground. He was shooting that time, sir. 2 shots at the line. Tim Father. No, that is side out. Okay. That is side out. My apologies. I'll never become an official, I promise. Dane Carr, great pass to Mr. Kitchen. Derby falling asleep a little bit. And on the baseline, Mr. Kitchen cuts the lead down to 11. Defense chance. Jack Lemon doesn't fall. Mr. Kitchen on the rebound. And Titans have a little bit of momentum. Dane Carr thought about it, but now hands it off. Tim Father can't get the roll. Hayden fights for the rebound. Tim comes up with it. Dane Carr puts it on the floor, heads up to the rim. A top finish from Dane Carr. Ambidextrous from Dane. Lead back down to 9, single digits. And the defense that the Titans are playing right now is very, very good. Inside, Elliot Lawrence on the reverse. Just gets past Mr. Kitchen. And that'll put a stop to the barrage that the Titans were flowing with. Mamoli from deep range. Oh, Aldo Mamoli. Deep range. Almost out of bounds. Gets that one to fall. It's an 8-point game. Back and forth we go here at Northampton Boys School. Zach Atkins, wide right. Dane Carr on the rebounds. Titans, let's get running. Here's Dane. Dane putting it on the floor. Beats his man. Dane Carr taking the contact. Matimba just throwing a hand in there. And he'll get himself to the line, complete the play. And they'll have a chance for one more. And Derby need to talk. Derby need to talk it over. It's a 6-point game with 2:11 left in this third period. And the Titans are on a little bit of a run. Lead down from 15 to 6. Just like that. I need a fez, really, don't I? I know, I'm sorry. I should have worn it today, shouldn't I? I should have, I'm sorry. I set the standard last week. You see. I'm sorry, I know, I should have worn the Christmas hat, I apologise. Titans coming out of the timeout. Feeling elated, looking good. Bit of momentum on their side right now. And Derby just looking to stem the bleeding and try and keep their big leads. Dane Carr will have a chance for one more at the line. Also, where you checking in from in the chat? Let us know. Where you watching from? Are you a Derby fan? Are you a Titans fan? Northampton. Dane completes the 3-point play, says thank you. Lead down to 5 now. And it is within touching distance for the Titans. 2 minutes left to play of the third. Rio outside now with Varley. And a moving screen called on Campbell. Offensive foul. It'll be turnover basketball. And Titans with an opportunity to take it down to a single possession game. Tim Faber, Mr. Kitchen, hands it off. Aldo Mamoli. Here's Dane Carr. Dane Carr just decides to shoot it. Bit short. But everyone was expecting that one to go down. Jack Lemon for Derby. Campbell. Looking for support. Finds Jack Lemon again. Here's Lawrence. Great block from Mr. Kitchen. Mr. Kitchen blocking the jumper from the tower in Elliot Lawrence. And Derby losing the ball again. Mr. Kitchen strips it away. Hayden goes to the rim. No foul called on the floor. Lots of contact on his way to the rim. Varley got in hands all over the place. It is side-out ball. It will just be Titans basketball. 5 team fouls for Derby, so any more, and it will be shooting from the line. Dane Carr, spin move, tough shot. Great block from Elliot Lawrence. Sending that one flying back. Rio's out running, doesn't fall. Now finds Jack Lemon. They'll have another opportunity. Campbell thought about the 3, now shoots. Too short. Hesitation on that one. Needed to let it fly. Here's Hayden. Outside, Mr. Kitchen straight on. Doesn't fall wide left. And it will be side-out ball. It's a 5-point game still. 41.4 left to play. But the Titans, great third quarter. Great bit of defense. And a great bit of defense allows for easy offense. Changes on the floor. Matimba will take to the floor. Rio will take a seat. Varley will bring the ball up for Derby. Matimba from the foul line. Tough shot. Great defense from Dane Carr. And the Titans are coming. It's 2-on-2 now. Mr. Kitchen, extra pass. Tim Mamoli puts the ball on the floor, meets him at the rim, throws anything up and doesn't go. Inside, Varley floats it up, won't fall. Dane Carr on the rebound. Gets a good outlet to Mamoli. And with 10 seconds left, Titans will use this time. Dane Carr gets in rhythm. Oh, it's out just off into the back iron. And that'll do us for the third period. Titans take it from a 15-point deficit down to 5. It's a 10-point run, playing extraordinary defense. Derby just getting themselves away with a few loose turnovers. Little bit of easy stuff. Not playing that calm, controlled basketball that they were playing in the first half. Maybe some tired legs and tired arms starting to set in. But this fourth quarter has been blown wide open. It is anybody's game. It's all to play for. Titans a lot better with the fouling as well. A little bit more composure. Didn't let themselves get away with it. Only one team foul for the Titans in the third quarter. Whereas Derby getting 5. It didn't cost them too much. A few trips to the line for the Titans. But they didn't have any bonus points, didn't get any opportunities. They did stem the bleeding with the fouling. However, Derby will need to come out and put the pedal on the gas. Because if they don't, the Titans now do believe. They've got belief in themselves. Taking that big deficit down, it only now being 5 points. The Titans have a real opportunity in this fourth period here. It takes me back to the first time that I ever commentated for the Titans. Dane Carr and Hayden linked up for a buzzer beater to win the game. And it will forever live in my memory with a bit of belief that the Titans can win any game that they put their mind to. But it all starts with good defense. Tim Fava on the inbounds. Aldo. Hayden. Dane Carr. Dane Carr puts it on the floor, floats it up, doesn't finish. No foul called either. Good trap on Campbell. Now Campbell releases. Jack Lemon. Jack Lemon kicks it out. Campbell from deep. 0 for 2 from range, but Jack Lemon picks that one off. Needed someone to follow that basketball. Come on. Dane Carr. Tim Fava. Tough bucket. Wide right, and Jack Lemon on the rebounds. Titans coming out a little bit tentative into this fourth period. Here's Jack Lemon. Into Campbell. Baseline. Gets that one to go. Leads. Back up to 9. A 4-0 run to start off Derby. Coming back in this fourth quarter. That is exactly what they wanted to do. Titans just seeming a little bit... I wouldn't want to use the word lazy, actually. I can't think of another word. My thesaurus is down at the moment. But you cannot be letting missed 3-point shots turn into easy passes for Jack Lemon underneath the hoop, because he's going to finish it every single time. And that's 2 back-to-back possessions. where the defence has been just let slip. That's why the timeout's been called. That's why we're talking it over. But the Titans can still do it. It's still a 9-point game with 9 and a bit left to play. But Derby coming out, firing on all cylinders.
Let's go, Derby!
People in the audience getting behind it. Tim Favers on the inbounds. It's Aldo and Tim will bring the ball up for the Titans. Here's Hayden. Hands it off to Aldo Mamoli. Here's Faver. Oh, nice crossover, but he loses the handle, and Campbell's on the way running. 2-on-1. Oh, and a great strip by Aldo Mamoli. Jack Lemon puts it up, doesn't go. Rebounded very well by Varley. Inside. Perry gets himself inside. And they have been saving this man for the fourth quarter. Looks very good. Hayden kicks it out to Mr. Kitchen. Aldo Mamoli. Mr. Kitchen steps back. Doesn't fall. Rebounded well by Derby, and they're now running. Here's Perry inside. Got a bit of contact. No foul called. Gets his own rebound. Lots of contact again and finishes it this time. Simeon Perry. This guy's cooking. Changes for the Titans. Abambola will check in. Dane Carl take a seat. Vadim Krianga will check in. And Aldo Mamoli will take a seat. Vadim, a big three-point threat off the bench. Perry hits his free throw, completes the three-point play. The lead back up to 14 with just under 2 minutes played in this fourth period. And Derby have done exactly what they needed to do. Put the pedal on the metal. Great pass, Perry, wide open, good fake on Abambola. And Derby are pouring it on now. It's 16-point game. This is why they're 6-1. A little bit of adversity. Oh, almost breaking the ankles from Hayden. That puts it up. Oh, cheeky little one. Gets Elliot Lawrence wobbling. Here's Perry. Into Campbell. Campbell puts it on the floor. Tries to spin. Hayden with a great rejection. Strips the ball out. Last touch Titans. But this is the defense that we want. No easy buckets. No easy possessions for Derby now. Inside, great tip. Hayden all over the floor. Rome Varley under the basket for the inbounds. Derby still up by 14. Matimba will also see the floor. Met at the rim. Great defense from Abambola. Went straight up. Did very, very well. And Elliot Lawrence missed the layup. Hayden out running. No foul call. No charge either. The referees have lost their whistles. They're all in the bin. After a first half with lots of ticky-tack stuff, they're letting them play now. And Rowan Varley gets to the rim. Lead back up to 16. Tim Faber, Mr. Kitchen. Here's Vadim Krianga. Krianga searching. Doubled well inside. Mr. Kitchen puts it on the ground. Great defense from the Derby Trailblazers. They are sending traps after traps at the top, and they're collapsing when they need to be. Yes, they're leaving an open man in the corner, but nobody wants to make that crossfield pass because it's well open for a steal. Derby right now really in their defensive mindset. Did get a foul on that one, sending Mr. Kitchen to the line. But they're playing inspired defense. Misses the first one. But he will have an opportunity for one more. A lot of points left at the line today for the Titans. It's the second one from Mr. Kitchen. Mr. Kitchen will take a seat and Max Curl will check in. Need a bit of that defensive presence. And Max Curl can do that. Akintoye also seeing the floor. Inside. Gets it to 4. Ron Varley with the running layup. Pushes the lead up to 17. Here's Krianga. Tried to use the screen of Abimbola, but great defense. Varley doing it on both ends. Back-to-back buckets offensively and great hands defensively. Priang into Akintoye. Here's Hayden with a bit of space. And Hayden makes it count. A much, much needed bucket from the Titans to cut the deficit to 14. Here's Perry. Barley now. Out to Perry. Perry putting the ball on the floor. Gets to the rim. Hands it out. Matimba inside. Great block. Max Curl with the defensive effort to Vadim Krianga. Doesn't fit. Akintoye on the follow and gets it. Fresh legs for the Titans, really making it pay. Hustle being played from the Titans. Bit more defensive energy. Abimbola against Perry. Perry turns into Elliot Lawrence. Too strong, back iron. And here we go. Akintoye running. Pushes it outside. No foul called again. Hayden! Hayden from deep. Now the lead is back down to 9. What a turnaround for the Titans. Defense shads now filling the building. Here's Perry. In with Lawrence. Lawrence left hand doesn't get it to fall. Hayden. Strong rebound and gets fouled. The Titans playing inspired defense right now. Akintoye, Max Curl, Abimbola, Prianga and Hayden. The 5 on the floor for the Titans. And the defense, since they made the switch, has taken a much, much needed positive turnaround. It's 4.5 left to play of this game. And they call. They call a moving screen on Abimbola. Offensive foul. Shape up now. Here's Rome. Lawrence. Matimba. Outside for Perry. Perry thought about it, now goes in, walled up. Doesn't get the drop. And Vadim Krianga's on the run. He's off. He's running. Left hand gets the foul. Makes his way to the line. Foul calls. Jack Lemon, I believe. Krianga will be going to the line of shoot too. And this is the time to make the buckets count. These are the easy ones. But if anyone has seen me play basketball, they definitely ain't easy. It's the first one, Krianga, well done. Cuts the lead back down to 8. And I feel like this might be going down to the wire. Hits the second as well. It's now a 7-point game. Here's Jack Lemon. Jack Lemon going inside. Perry, great line. And gets the roll as well. Nice bucket from Derby. Lead back up to 9. Max Curl. Spin move. Looking for support now. Does find Abimbola. Get your work done in the post. There he is. Now kicks it out. But bad pass and Jack Lemon picks it off. Hayden meeting him at the rim. Great defense from Perry. Was the ball above the cylinder? It doesn't matter because that's going to count anyway. Good tip from Perry. Frianga off to Hayden on the wing. Hayden deep. Doesn't get that one. Off the back iron. Barley outside to Jack. Here's Lemon. Euro step left hand and gets fouled. Hits the ground and seems to be in a bit of pain. Shaken up, Jack Lemon. Holding the back. Hopefully he's okay. Makes his way to his feet. Shaken up on the play though. Took a big hit on the ground. And they will take a timeout. Just under 3 minutes left to play. It's a 9-point game. Sorry, an 11-point game. My bad. Shocking. I know. It's an 11-point game. And Derby, you have to take your hats off to them. They've had a few bits of animosity coming their way. The lead is shrinking. Being put under a lot of pressure, but they've kept their composure, and the lead is still 11, still double digits for Derby. And you have to say it's impressive. When the momentum isn't going your way, and the buckets are flying in, and you're turning the ball over almost every possession, team goes on a 6-7 point run to 0. Sometimes you can let your heads go, the composure can drop, but Derby have not done that today. They've come with their composure. They've kept their heads. And that's what's winning them this game today. They've been consistent. Yes, okay, they've had some possessions where they've turned the ball over, stuff like that. They've had sloppy possessions, but every team are going to have those. It's how you bounce back. And how Derby have bounced back today is push the lead back up to 11 with less than 3 minutes left to play. Titans have got some serious work to do. Jack Lemon will have an opportunity for 2 more as well. 3 team fouls for both teams. No danger of the bonus just yet. Seeing there, Adam Krianger on the screen. Quiet game today. Normally an electric 3-point shooter from the outside. I've got a couple of layups today as well, though. Jack hits the second. 5 on the floor for the Titans. It's Hayden. Adam Krianga, Akinsoya, Abimbola. Matt Curl. Inside, Akinsoya doesn't go. Gets fouled on his way to the rim. Akintoye shooting 2. 13-point game. And these are some much needed points from the line. Doesn't hit his first one. Bit strong. But he will get the opportunity for 1 more. Doesn't hit the second either. Abimbola, great rebound. Another opportunity for the Titans. Here's Krianga. Thought about the 3. Akintoye now. Trying to find a pass inside. Falls to Hayden. Hayden gets fouled and 1. Akintoye managed to find the pass. Good bit of vision. Falls to Hayden. Lovely drop step. Right hand foul. Goes up and in. Needs this one. Doesn't get it, but out. Abimbola again. Back up. Doesn't go. Hayden tips it. And again. Great hustle from Hayden Alcindor. Extra possession for the Titans. Akintoye, Abimbola now. Badam Krianga, top of the key, takes the shot. Doesn't go, too strong, tipped. by Matimba, and great basketball IQ from Hayden to leave that one alone. Last touch Derby. Titans basketball. Into Hayden. Max Curl will have a bit of room. And Max Curl will have a bit of doom. He sends that one down from deep. Lead back down to 8 with 2 minutes left to play. Big possession here for the Titans. They need a stop. Perry. Roan Varley. Simeon. And that may be the dagger for Derby. Hayden for the Titans, lead up to 11. Max Curl, turnover ball, Matimba. He will settle down, use a little bit of the clock. Ryan Varley, Lawrence, Matimba on the baseline, kicks it out. Simeon again, too short. Goes to Varley. And with a minute left to play, this might be wraps for the Titans today. Varley going inside, gets fouled. A lot of contact heading down to the rim there. Changes and timeout for the Titans. I can tell where Max Curl taking a seat, and I believe Mr. Kitchen and Dane Carr will be seeing the floor. Derby up by 11. Big dagger from Simeon Perry on that wing side. Gets it to drop. Absolute bottoms. Got left wide open. No defense being played. And he got it to go. Every single time the Titans have tried to climb up the hill, an avalanche has come down and slid them all the way back down again. They've still got 53.4 left to play. But they're going to need back-to-back threes to even have a chance of winning this game. They're going to need a little bit of magic. But ultimately, all they need is a little bit of hope.
Big Will, Adrian. Get it. Someone asking.
Side out. Derby ball. It's Roan Varley on the inbound. Simeon Perry. Spin move. And again, now looks for support. Lawrence. Here's Roan. Lovely extra pass. Fouled as well. And he gets the roll. Taking a seat now. Abambola. Mr. Kitchen. Dane Carr. Extra pass. Aldo Mamoli. Tim Faber from deep. Won't go wide left. And that may do it for this game. Jack Lemon. Keeping hold of it. Simeon Perry. Goes up. Blocked by Dane Carr. Will not let Simeon have the last laugh. And he will block that one out of bounds. Checking into the game, Sean Guerra. And having a seat, Jack Lemon. 21 seconds left. We've got 21 seconds to go. Outside, Simeon Perry. Trying to find some room. Does. Finds Roan. Settles. 3 seconds to shoot. Got to put something up. Does. Gets it to fall off the glass. Stuart Matimba. Straight on as you like it. Puts his end on that one. And that'll do us. Derby taking this game 88-72. Great game for Derby. Great game. Individual efforts from Simeon Perry, Elliot Lawrence in that third period. Jack Lemon and Stuart Matimba all getting it done for Derby today. Unstoppable from range. Unstoppable at the rack. And the Titans today falling just short of the hurdle. Made some very, very big efforts and swings in momentum to come back into this one. And they should be proud of the efforts that they had today. But they just could not keep up with the shooting and the good inside looks of Derby today. But I'll be having words about this one. There's a lot of positives to take away. A lot of positives to take away. They had some defensive possessions that were incredible to watch. They had some offensive possessions where the ball movement, all the extra passing. It's great to see the cohesion, the chemistry that these lads are now showing on the floor. And I do believe this Titans team, with more games, will make a bit of an effort. Obviously, the Titans now going 5-6 for the season, and the half of the season, should I say, heading into the Christmas break. And Derby will be very happy. Just one loss on their resume so far this season, now taking them to 7-1. And what a season Derby are having. I'll have to double check, but I do believe that with this win, Derby may go top of the table. They've had opportunities to do so. And they have played very, very well. It's just not coming up. That's a shame. Oh, well. Ah, it's a pool one. That's why. Pool 2, here we go. So with that, 7-1, Derby will go top. The undefeated Birmingham City University have a game today or tomorrow. They will possibly have an opportunity to go top again, being undefeated in the league. However, Derby at the moment, as it stands, 7-1. Titans 5-6. Thank you very, very much for watching today. I'm going to see if I can get one of the players in to do a little interview, see whether they fancy it. I might see if I can get the Capitan in today. Would like to hear his thoughts about the game. Not really itchy nose, I apologise. You coming? You sure? You sure? And just like that, disappointment on the Titans today. Not very happy with how they played, but they should be. There were some really good moments today. And it's a shame just to fall that little bit short. Just could not get over that last hurdle. But thank you very much for watching today. I don't think, unless I can get Simeon Perry, I'm just going to go and ask him. Be 2 seconds. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Right, I'll sit you in here, brother. Oh. It is your seat. You want to have a chat today, Dave? No. Right, mate. Come a bit closer. Talk me to there. There it is. Right, so I'm here with Simeon Perry with a fantastic game, by the way, mate.
Appreciate
today.
it, man.
So, first quarter, talk me through it. You were lights out, mate. Were you expecting that coming into today?
I mean, I wanted to try to have a good start.
Yeah.
And just went my way, so I
Yeah.
just kept doing what I was doing.
And is that something that's obviously you got yourself down to the rim on quite a few occasions today, getting down low? Is that the area of the game that you find that you're most comfortable, getting down, taking that contact?
I mean, I say I'm pretty comfortable in most places on the court, but I know if I get downhill, there's not many people that can stop me, so just try to get there.
And with the transition, obviously, defense was amazing today. You played amazing defense, so many turnovers, steals in the passing lanes. Have you been working on transition offense? Because it seems that that's where most of the buckets really came to fruition.
I mean, I'd say we're kind of working on it, but at the same time, we've got a young team. We've got a few academy guys playing, a lot of young guys, so we try and get out, get on the break, and just get out and get early buckets.
That was the running. It was just the running. Do you just run all the time in training? Is that one of the things we need
Pretty
to
much, yeah.
It's awesome, mate. And now 7-1. Going into the Christmas break now.
Yeah, feeling
Obviously,
good.
being 7-1, that start to the season. How's it been for the team having such a good start?
It's been good, you know. I mean, started this year, won the first game against Northampton. Realised, okay, we've got a pretty good team. We got a chance to do something good. Dropped a game to Birmingham, but it's not a game we can't win next time around. So we're hoping to win out the next half of the season.
Lovely. And hopefully you do that. I mean, right now, you're sitting top of the table technically because you've got 7 wins over the Birmingham. Obviously, you
Yeah.
haven't lost a single game yet. When's your next game against Birmingham? In a few weeks' time?
I'm not too sure off the top of my head.
Yeah.
But sometime in the new year at home. So, you know, home
At
court.
home as well.
Yeah, you've got that little bit of an advantage.
Definitely, definitely. And I tell you what, mate, it's been brilliant today, and thank you very, very much for coming along and having a chat, mate.
No worries,
Congratulations on the win. All right, hope to see you
Appreciate
play
it,
again, mate.
All
It
right.
was a pleasure.
Cheers,
Thank
mate.
you. Cheers.
Thank you.
That's Simeon Perry, everybody. Big thank you for him to coming on the channel. Obviously, follow him. Have you got a social, Simeon, mate?
Simeon Perry.
Simeon T. Perry on Instagram. If you want to give him a follow, drop it in there and see your follow. Thank you very much for watching today. You've been an absolute pleasure. I've been Gammon, and thank you very, very much. Ta-ra.